Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. It's great to be here today. We are hosting our very first virtual open learning day to talk a little bit about our AMP program, which is going to be relaunching in June. And I'm super excited to have you all here with me. So while we just check that all of our streams are ready, can we bring Lee-Ann up on screen as well? She's going to be joining me and we'll find out a little bit more about her today as well. If you are joining us, there she is on our screen, and you're on our YouTube channel, that is where you can ask questions. So if you're watching us live on LinkedIn, great to have you here. I've already seen Paul has stuck his hand up and said hello. So hi, Paul. Nice to have you here with us today. If you are on LinkedIn and you want to communicate with us, we are only answering questions live in the YouTube channel. So head on over to our YouTube page, Afterverse, and you'll be able to ask questions in the chat there. But let's get going while we're just checking that all of these streams are working, because we've got a lot to cover through in our webinar today, and we will begin. So welcome to our AMP Virtual Learning Open Learning Day. It's the first time that we're running one of these, but we thought it was a good idea to just get people involved and understand what our coaching program is all about. And joining me up on my screen, but before we begin, you'll see Lee-Ann. She can just give a little wave quickly for those of you that are joining. We'll tell you a little bit more about Lee-Ann in a minute. But before we begin, let's talk about a little bit of housekeeping. So if you're joining us on our live stream, we're currently live streaming to you through LinkedIn and YouTube. If you want to ask us lots of questions about the coaching program and what you'll learn in it, then head on over to our YouTube stream, because that's where we're answering questions today. If you are on YouTube, hit like and subscribe, because then you'll never miss another free webinar, and we do these once a month. And usually we have some interesting people coming on to join us as well, so you'll learn lots of things just by subscribing. But please do ask us any questions. This is all about you. We are here today to open the doors to our virtual learning program called AMP, which is the Affiliate Manager Performance Program. And we're going to just tell you a little bit about it and why we relaunched it and revamped it for 2024. And what you can learn by being on it with us. So let's get cracking, because we've only got a few precious moments with you today. We have to get off this webinar by 3:45. So what is the AMP affiliate program? It's a 12-week training program. We're going to be delving pretty deep into it today to give you a little look behind the scenes of what happens when you join it. It is an affiliate management performance program. So it's probably one of the only training programs in the world where you are taken through 12 weeks of frameworks and case studies and proposals of how to help you work and manage your affiliate program successfully. We're going to delve a little bit deeper into what we teach in this program over the 12 weeks and tell you a little bit about how the program works. Both myself and Lee-Ann have contributed to making this revamped version probably a little bit more spectacular than what it has ever been before, simply because we've added absolutely everything that we know into it. And that's combined probably about 40 years of knowledge in terms of managing and running and scaling affiliate programs around the world and across multiple different verticals. So let's get cracking. Let's get into it. If our sound freezes or we appear distorted on your screen, it's probably got something to do with your internet. So if anything freezes, just hit the refresh button in your browser. We'll probably come back to you within seconds, depending on how good your internet is. Like and subscribe our YouTube channel. If you are joining us now, remember to get onto the YouTube channel to actually ask questions. I've actually got that chat up here on my phone, so I can look and see what questions you've got as we go through the course. Drop us a little hello in there. Tell us who you are, where you're from, what kind of industry you're working in, and we'll try and tailor the questions around the course and the content that we're going to be teaching you today to match your industry. So whether you're on LinkedIn or YouTube, give us a hello and a wave. Let us know that you can hear us. Jump into the chat, talk about a little bit about what you do and the industry that you're working in, and we'll try and tailor everything that we're going to be talking about today to you, to the industry that you're in. So let's get started. For those of you who don't know me, and if you're on LinkedIn and you haven't heard from me yet, you've probably been hiding under a rock somewhere, but I am Lee-Ann Johnstone. I am a podcaster. I have the Affiliate Marketing Podcast, where we've reached more than 250,000 affiliate managers and affiliates in the world, talking about affiliate marketing, talking about program management. We also have an agency, an award-winning agency, where we help people run their affiliate programs. We provide strategy and audits and migrations, and Lee-Ann can talk a little bit more about that because it's really her area of the business. But I've been around for more than 2 decades. I have been learning affiliate marketing through all of this time, and I've plowed everything that I know about affiliate management into this 12-week program, which I'm going to be lifting the lid on for you guys today and just giving you some insights as to what we do and how we do it and why it's important for you to come and join us on this course if you're new and entering into the affiliate industry and want to get a little bit of a kickstart to grow your affiliate program. So I'm not going to talk any more about me because you'll find out a lot more about me on the course. But joining me today is Lee-Ann Klein. Over to you, Lee. Tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and why you've put that comment up on screen.
Thank you for having me on the webinar today. I am Lee-Ann Klein. I am the Director of Agency at Affiverse. And as Lee-Ann mentioned, we do many things for our clients. So anything from audits to help with a migration. Maybe you're new to affiliate marketing and you're just launching your program. You need somebody to come in, configure your platform, get your program ready, really understand the life cycle of the affiliate. We do all of that. And in addition to that, we actually do the outsourced program management. So if you want somebody to scale your program, grow it, maybe it's stuck at a certain point, those are all things that we can help with. I personally have actually taken the AMP course twice. So once in 2019 and once again in 2023, because the way I feel about it is it's not just a course to learn affiliate marketing, but it's also a course to help coach you at whatever point you are at in affiliate marketing. So I've taken it twice myself. As for the quote, obviously anyone who has traffic can be an affiliate. It's how you help them to convert that traffic that really matters. So I think that affiliate management, very important, and that's what you're going to learn on AMP.
Cool. Thanks for joining us. So a little bit about what we do. We've kind of spoken to you about that already, but we're a publishing company. So we have our own media platform. We speak to brands and publishers. We talk about everything that's happening in the affiliate industry. We've also got our podcast, which is now reaching 250,000 people, which is amazing. Anybody that listens to the podcast, we love you. And we love the fact that you tune in each week to what we're sharing. We're an affiliate management agency. So anything from technical migrations to program audits to managing the day-to-day of your program operationally, we can help support you with that. And then we've also got our events and training business. So coming up, you'll hear at the end of this webinar, we've got a really big event happening in September in London, in the UK. So if you're able to get to it, we'd encourage you to come to that as well. But we'll tell you more about that later. So that's just a little bit about us, about who we are, what our pedigree is, awards we've won, and the clients that we work with, which you can find all on our website. So we're not going to waste our time talking about that today. You can go visit affiverseagency.com to find out a little bit more about us. But let's get into what is AMP. What is this program? Who is it for? Why have we actually created it and revamped it this year and relaunching it? And that's kind of why we invited you to this webinar, to just get a behind the scenes look at what's happening and what we've changed in the course. As Lee-Ann mentioned, she's taken it twice, and each time she took it, there was different course content, because if you're working in this industry, you already know everything changes all the time. So keeping ahead is actually really, really important. And that's why she's done this course twice, because each time she's done it, she's had a different experience. But now we've kind of standardized it. And I love the fact that my team has captured a really lovely picture of me on the screen. But if you're joining us, this course is really for affiliate program managers. It's for practitioners, for people that are running programs, whether you're working at an agency, at a network, or brand side internally as a team. It really doesn't matter. But if you are managing affiliate programs or affiliate partners or partner relationships, whether they're influencers, traditional affiliates, B2B brands, this program is designed for people like you. And how we've curated it, and it's taken us a few years to get it to this point, to the point that we're launching it at now, is that it's actually one weekly lesson that you will cover. And the week lesson is anything between 45 minutes and an hour. And you have 12 lessons. There's 12 modules in this course. which are basically like the 12 steps to successful affiliate marketing. And we delve a little bit deep into various aspects, which we'll talk about in the syllabus in a few minutes. But it's a course that's taught by practitioners. And I think that's the thing that both Lee-Ann and I wanted to share with you guys today, is that this isn't a course that's been built by a trainer. It's a course that's actually been built by somebody who has done this job for 20 years. So everything from the mundane, the kind of onboarding process, the vetting process, the partner discovery process, through to the strategic alignment of, matching your goals, your program goals, and your objectives, and planning to the rest of the marketing streams that your business is doing. So this course is taught by industry practitioners who've got 15 plus years experience, 20 years experience. You'll see a lot of me in the course. You'll get to spend some time with Lee-Ann too. We've got some amazing guests that we invite in as well to the Ask Me Anything sessions, but I'll talk a little bit more about the course format in a minute. The best thing about this course, and what we really wanted to share with you, is the fact that we've now built it into a platform that allows you to take flexible learning. So before, the course was run weekly. It was always at the same time every week, and you pretty much had to be present in order to actually get the benefit of being on the course. Right side of that is that obviously you had to be there every week, so there was a commitment on your side. Wrong side of that is people take holidays, they maybe are busy, or they can't make a meeting for some reason, and they miss out on the tactical aspects of the training. And to me, that was always a problem. It's important that people get to ask questions when they're being taught frameworks. And this new platform that we've built to house this program is now going to be able to offer you that opportunity to be flexible in your learning, and fit your learning in around your busy days. So we know how busy affiliate managers are. And one of the biggest things that we wanted to do with AMP was actually make it more flexible. The other thing is we didn't want to lose the in-person live coaching, because that's really where you get the benefit of learning with your peers. So you might be in one industry, maybe in the finance industry or the travel industry, for example, and you might be learning along with people that are in other verticals like iGaming or B2B SaaS or e-commerce, for example. And we found that by bringing people together in this coaching program, they actually get to learn from each other as well, and they get to discuss some of the things that are happening in their industry, but also learn from the things that are happening outside of it. So the whole purpose of AMP is really to support affiliate program managers, no matter where they're working, if they're agency, network, or client side, with flexible learning, with industry practitioners, and delivering key frameworks and modules that can be practically learned week by week and implemented as well, because it's all fine and well taking a course and learning from somebody, but if you don't have time to actually implement what you're learning, it kind of becomes like a wasted effort. So that's some of the things that we wanted to pull together here in AMP, and why we've built it in the way that we have. So it's very important that you understand that when you come on this journey with us, that we're going to be supporting you week by week as you go through it. And we're going to be drip feeding the information so that you can't like race ahead. Like, you have to actually go through the process of taking each week and learning and having time to digest what you're learning and then implementing into your program. Now, Lee-Ann, you've been on this course twice. So what are some of the differences that you found? And we are constantly updating this course as well. So whether you take it now or whether you take it in 6 months' time, it's going to have new things that are going to be added to it, because our industry is changing all the time. So what were some of the differences that you faced when you took the course the first time and the second time?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was at a different point in my affiliate management career when I took it the first time versus the second time. I didn't have as much experience, and some of the obstacles that I was facing in my day-to-day job were a little bit different than they were later down the line. And also the programs that I was working on, they were in different places. So I was able to gain from the first time some of the things that I really, really needed in order to become stronger as an affiliate manager. And the second time around, I was really able to say, okay, what is this course telling me about the programs that I'm working on today, where they're at, and how do I get them to the next level? So I think no matter where you're at in terms of your career, if you've been doing affiliate marketing for 1 year or you've been doing it for 10 years, there is still something to take out of the course.
All right, brilliant. So we've got some people joining us on YouTube, which is amazing. Just want to remember you guys, need to ask your questions on YouTube because we're not able to check the comments on LinkedIn. So even though we're streaming on LinkedIn, we can only engage with you guys on YouTube. So come and join us on the YouTube chat and we'll get to questions in a minute. So now that we've decided who this course is for, I wanted to kind of share a little bit about like what we cover in it. And we've trained over 150 affiliate managers. I actually went to go count that this morning because I was surprised that there were so many. So we used to run this course live weekly, same time every week in a live virtual learning session. And what we've done is we've taken everything that we've learned from training 150 affiliate managers across multiple different industries and also at multiple different levels. So I've trained heads of affiliate departments with 10 people underneath them, and I've trained junior account executives that are coming in and really know nothing about affiliate marketing. And this course is suitable for everybody because everybody is going to be able to pick up new things, new frameworks, and maybe change the way that they think about their affiliate program as well, simply in the way that we've laid out the syllabus, which we'll get to in a minute. But it is really covering all industries. So we've had people from like Microsoft, for example, and then we've had people from, sports books, and then we've had B2B SaaS products and utilities products and e-commerce brands that have come to us, as well as other agencies that have sent their staff to come in and learn some of the frameworks that we're teaching to affiliate managers. And absolutely everybody that comes on this course feels the kind of passion that comes back to them after they've had this experience, because it makes them think differently about their program. And you can see some of the comments on the right as we go through the slides here. These are actual comments from students that have been through this program with us and who have experienced the frameworks that we're teaching. And the one thing that I can honestly tell everybody is that no two affiliate programs are ever the same. Now, we work agency side, so we know we work across multiple different affiliate programs. But the big important thing about this course is that it teaches you the framework that you can then go and implement in your program. So we're all about the kind of show and the tell, not just the show. Anybody could take a textbook and read it and go, okay, now I know what affiliate marketing is. But that doesn't help you to apply it. And that's one of the things that we wanted to talk to you guys about today, is the fact that this course is about understanding the framework, but then having the time and the energy and the space and the support to actually go and implement that framework into your own affiliate program. And a lot of our students come out of this program and they just think completely differently about what their program should be and how their program should be managed. Some of the experiences have been amazing, where we've actually seen account managers come out of this course and immediately get promoted into heads of. So they get their careers get escalated, but they also have a really deep understanding of what it takes to really build relationships, solid relationships with affiliates, because a lot of affiliate managers come into this industry and they're not given proper training. I mean, we train our own teams as well. So Lee-Ann, talk a little bit about some of the kind of things that you see with account managers that you deal with that haven't actually had a basis of training and they're kind of stumbling around and finding their way. What are some of the key things that they're perhaps missing?
I mean, I think we all have our strengths, even when we're first starting out at affiliate marketing. So some of us are very good at relationships. Others are very focused on the data, and they understand how to really pull decisions out of the data that they have in front of them. Yet others are really great at the technical side of things. And I think what I see when my team goes on AMP is that they become more well-rounded. So where they were maybe experts in one place, they will then come out of it feeling much more confident in those other areas. I know for myself, negotiation tactics was something that I just really wanted to work on. I could do it, but I wanted to be stronger at it. I wanted to have confidence in it, and that's what the course did for me. Was it allowed me to understand what there were out there in terms of negotiation tactics that I could use, ways to actually put those forward in my day-to-day conversations with partners, and understand how to utilize as you said, the framework of actually creating those relationships to become stronger at negotiations. So I think for myself and for my team, what it has done is it's just made us more well-rounded and more confident in those areas where maybe we weren't as strong before, because affiliate management really is a job where you wear many, many hats.
Yeah. And you also have to tailor the strategy to fit the brief. So just because we tell you, this is the way, this is a good way to communicate and negotiate, doesn't necessarily mean that every single conversation is going to follow that format. And so what this course does is it actually helps provide confidence and support for when things don't go right. And then you have, your peer network that's there to help, even just problem solve. So with everybody sharing some of the problems that they've had and experienced as they're running their own individual affiliate programs, you pick up the learnings from that too. And the great thing about the way that the course runs is that it's a safe space. It's a safe space for you to ask questions. There's people on hand, practitioners on hand that can help you when you get confused or when you need to apply something or when you have to deal with a really difficult situation. And it's really just a very nice community of people to learn with and from who are all on the same journey that you are. So having that like-mindedness with all of the other cohort members that join you in the live sessions is really, really a great way to kind of build your personal network in this industry as well. And a lot of the affiliate managers that we've connected with and taught over the last 2 years, 3 years, they're still out there and they're moving around to different companies and different places, and they working with lots of different publishers, and they're building their personal network, which is so important in this industry. So we're really happy that that's like a side effect of what happens when you come on AMP. But most importantly, it is a course that is coaching you through every single framework that we've ever learned during the 2 decades of our career. So let's get into the syllabus a little bit, because most people are going to want to know, like, what do I learn? How do I, how does the course run? It's very much about being tactical. So we cover off 12 key modules, and each module is about a certain thing. So we start off with the history of affiliate marketing, what the affiliate program management function is. You might have a set idea of what that is. We might actually tell you it's something completely different. And by the end of the first lesson, you'll definitely be thinking outside of the box, because everything that we do is challenging you to do better. So each week you are being given a framework, a set of tools, a bit of knowledge, a bit of understanding about what makes a really great affiliate program. And then you're being tasked with things to do every week to go and actually implement what you've learned. Because it's all fine and well sitting through 12 hours of content, but if you're not going to go and apply it to your program and actually test it out and try it, then that's on you. Like, that's something that you need to take ownership for as a student and as somebody who wants to learn and develop their career. So in the first module, we get really deep into what is the actual affiliate management function, and we get you thinking outside of the box, because in your current role, your function might be only these things. But when you listen and start to work with some of the other cohort members in the live training sessions, you'll start to realize that other people's jobs might differ to yours. And there is no standard one-size-fits-all account management role. Like, you'll start to see that lots and lots of different things need to be making up part of your account management status. And it kind of also helps you to think objectively about your role in your business, which can help you when it comes to kind of like asking for salary increases, for example, which most affiliate managers do when they leave this course, because they understand the value that they're bringing to the business. So we get really deep into the fundamentals of what is your job and what do you think your job spec is and what it actually should be. And we give you some thoughts to kind of like take away with you in that first week to think about how you want to move forward in your career and where you actually want to be getting to, because it's very important to always have goals. The second module is where we start planning for growth. So we start to have a look at where you're positioned. And this is something that maybe we forget to do a lot. We forget to take stock and look at where we are right now. And we go through a series of frameworks that help you to actually map your positioning within the marketplace and then help you to discover where opportunities are currently existing. And I will never forget this one cohort that we trained where there was a bunch of affiliate managers that came in. It was quite a big team. And they were convinced that they were working with every single affiliate that they could possibly work with, because they targeted every single SEO affiliate that had a website with keywords that were relevant in their space. And when we started to drill down and do the frameworks, they actually realized that they were investing all of their money in all the wrong places, because their target audience wasn't actually, in fact, website owners. It was actually mobile users. And so they'd made a great start at building their affiliate program and getting a whole bunch of affiliates on board that had good keywords and good SEO, but they'd forgotten about the fact that people actually use their product on their phone. And they hadn't actually researched and had a look for any mobile-based apps or places where they could actually do mobile-based deals. So we get you really thinking and having a fresh look at your program in week 2 and about using the frameworks that we teach in order to position and plan where your growth strategy is going to be coming from. If you don't come from a traditional marketing background, you're probably going to enjoy this week the most, because it's going to get you thinking strategically about how you compete with your competitors. The third module, we start talking about your sales pitch and how to actually generate leads. So how to find those partners, how to onboard them, what a good outreach email looks like, why you need to be building outreach funnels for your program, what those funnels look like. And this is an area that Lee-Ann is really a specialist in. So talk us through some of the kind of like onboarding stuff that we kind of go through, and why funnels are so important, because I know it's something you're super passionate about.
Yeah, I mean, I think this part of the course actually helps you start thinking about potentially automating some of the pieces of your job, seeing where you can make your life easier and actually build those funnels so that they're working for you rather than you working for them, because building a lead funnel is a big job. And if you're doing it manually, it's very difficult. It also kind of gets you thinking about the diversification of your program, because if you're building your lead funnel, you want to know who are you reaching out to, why are you reaching out to them, and how can you be actually doing that effectively. And it does start to get you thinking about your affiliate life cycle. So just like in a lot of product situations where you're building a life cycle for your customers, we often forget that our affiliates are partners and customers of ours as well, and we need to start to build out that experience for them, so that in this portion of the course you actually get a little bit, you dip your toes in that as well.
And then we move on to selling, which is probably one of the most exciting modules which I teach, which is all about selling your affiliate program authentically, because a lot of affiliate managers focus very heavily on the operations, about making sure that their affiliates have got the right tools, the right creative, they've got like a simple onboarding process, they know how to get their tags, their trackers, their links, but they forget about how to actually upsell their program and how to create that elevator pitch. So there's a whole framework that we go through in terms of how to sell authentically, how to pitch so that you're standing out from some of the competitors. Because I think one thing that affiliate managers today forget is that affiliates actually have a lot of choice. Just because you build an affiliate program doesn't mean that 100 affiliates are going to be signing up to it. So you really need to be creating the marketing strategy that sits behind your affiliate program. And we teach you how to actually plan that and how to sell your program authentically to new partners and where to actually find them. And I think most affiliate managers come out of this program after that course or after that module, really, like the ones that are successful, they tactically get behind it and they start actually planning what their sales strategy is, and they really have their elevator pitch nailed. And we teach you the framework of how to actually do that for your program, and how to not defer back to the default sales talk that you're naturally taught when you come into this industry, which is incredibly transactional. So we teach you other ways to sell. We go behind the psychology of what happens when you're actually selling a product or a service. And we teach you the kind of the synapses that's going on in the background of your brain, so that it becomes easier to sell and that you don't have fear. Because a lot of people aren't natural salespeople. They don't actually know how to position and promote their brands without trying to be too cheesy, or and cold calling can sometimes be a horrible task for an affiliate manager if they're not prepared and they don't actually know how to do it. So we take you through that whole process. We explain exactly how to do it. We give you the tools on how to map out that cold call outreach funnel flow, and we give you some examples as well. So you kind of leave feeling a little bit more confident about how you can position yourself without being spammy, without feeling uncomfortable, and really just, you know, hitting the mark and making sure that those conversations that you're having and starting are bringing affiliates on board and into your program. And then we go into kind of like basic management tactics. So we talk a little bit about the valuation of traffic. We give you a really great 10, I think it's a 10 points framework now. It started out being 7 points, it's grown to 10. And that's just because the industry is changing all the time. But there's a really great 10-point framework that you can use to decipher whether a deal is right for you and what kind of payments you want to be doing. And we give you some great calculators as well to calculate the ROI value of potential deals. So we're really giving you all the tools and the frameworks to actually actively manage your portfolio correctly, especially if you haven't come from a basic marketing background. If you've transitioned into the industry through sales, or you've transitioned into the industry through customer service because you know your products very well. Like a lot of people come into affiliate marketing and they don't have a traditional marketing background. So we give you the basics and the fundamentals of what makes a good deal, how the different pricing strategies work, and when to use different pricing strategies as well. Then we move on into kind of strategy and planning, because that's when you kind of bring it all together and you start taking all of these things that we teach you, all of these obstacles that you need to overcome. We get you thinking differently about how your program should be managed. We get you thinking outside the box as well. And every week, every second week, we hold an Ask Me Anything session, which is live. And that's where myself and Lee-Ann and some of our team will be hopping in to actually have conversations with you. And what we tend to do is talk about topical interest points that are happening in the week and making you think outside of the box about how that might impact your program later. So it's almost like you start to learn to become a trader in knowledge. So you know what's happening in the marketplace and you know how that might impact your program later on. So it could be things like what happens if, you know, TikTok, shuts down in a country. What do you do to build your influencer program? How do you protect your program against fraud? What big changes are happening in regulation that might impact the way that your program is running? So recently we had Google changing their algorithm and they desensitized any sites that had bonus codes on them. So how does that impact your program? What strategies do you need to be looking at? And we try and keep those live sessions topical and relevant to what's happening in the industry. I think those are probably the sessions that I enjoy the best, when we have that human interaction. But again, it's also an opportunity for you to come and ask questions and to think about how you're learning and what you're implementing that is and isn't working. So if it isn't working for you, the live sessions are really there for you to come and ask us questions and get the answers that you need. So it's not just about the virtual learning and the frameworks that we're teaching you each week. It's about how you tactically apply them and implement them into your program. And then finally, we bring it all together. And this is probably a bit that Lee-Ann loves the best, which is talking about the future and talking about how you plan forward. So maybe you can talk about the 90-day cycle that we use in our agency and how we teach that framework.
Yeah, I mean, the 90-day cycle, I think, is it's very important because things change so quickly, as you mentioned. Things which are outside factors will affect your affiliate program, whether that be algorithm changes, different interests from your customers, etc. So actually doing a strategy every 90 days helps you to keep up with those changes and also change tactics when you need to, because often we build things into our strategies and they just don't work. So you should be looking at the results of your program, what you have been doing and what you need to be doing moving forward on a regular basis. And we suggest that every 90 days, this is a great kind of viewpoint for you. So you can look back at the previous 90 days, plan your following 90 days, make sure that you're getting rid of anything that's not working and doing more of what is, as well as following along with trends and different things that are happening in the environment. So, I think it's a very important piece to the learning, to actually bring it all into one spot and put down on paper, here is what I'm going to do for the next 30, 60, and 90 days going forward, because you've just learned a whole bunch of stuff and your mind is fresh and you, as you said, you're thinking outside of the box, you have new ideas. This is a great time to actually put that plan down on paper and know how you're going to execute on it.
And we give you some really simple frameworks as well. So there's some downloadables that come with each lesson. We've given you templates that you can use. So it doesn't make it more difficult for you. It actually makes it easier for you to plan. And the thing about planning is that it also makes you accountable. So at the end of the course, we don't want you to just, sign off and say, okay, great, now I want my certificate, I've done this course. We want you to actually go and implement what you've learned and then measure the results, because that's what accountability is. It's about making you take everything that you've learned and absorbed in the 12 weeks that you've been with us and then apply that forward into your program so you can make measurable, actionable results. Everybody has targets to meet in this industry, and having a framework and a very clear perspective about where you need to be spending your time over the next 90 days to meet those goals, it makes it a lot easier for you to achieve them. So everything that we do in this course is practical, tactical, but it's also to get you to that next level. And all of the frameworks that we've put in place and the workbooks and the templates and all the calculators and everything else that we've gathered together has been curated to actually help you get to that next stage. So that's a little bit about the syllabus, but what I wanted to do was focus on what's changed, because there's a couple of key things that you need to realize about the new course when it launches in June. And we are going to be launching first week of June. So do look out for the newsletter, sign up to our newsletter so you can get access to it. But there's a couple of key things that have changed. First, the lessons are going to be delivered virtually each week, which means that you can watch them at any time at your own pace. You don't have to come to a live session every week and or miss out if you're not there. So if you're on holiday, you can watch 2 episodes and catch up. So it's very much like a Netflix series. You can watch it all. The only thing that you can't do is binge watch the 12 hours all at the same time. So we drip feed the content out to you once you've registered for the course. It's one module per week over the course of 12 weeks. And the reason why we do that is because we want you to be coming to the live Ask Me Anything sessions. And those happen twice a month. So every second week, you're going to have an opportunity to hop into a live call with the rest of the people that are also taking this course. You're going to be able to ask us questions. You're going to be able to take what you've learned, apply it. If there was things that you didn't understand, you can ask questions about it. But the whole purpose is to come and learn together. So we want you to have that experience. So that's why we don't allow you to watch it all in one go, because some people would, because they like over eager and they want to learn everything. But the whole process takes 12 weeks. So you might be able to do it in 10 if you strategically, catch all the episodes, but we are going to be drip feeding everything out to you once you've launched. The next thing that's very important, and this is really as a result of the feedback of the 150 plus affiliate managers that we've trained across multiple industries, is that you are going to get access to the Ask Me Anything sessions for 12 months. So the course is 12 weeks, but you get access to us for 12 months. So it's a whole year's program. So you will be able to join the AMA sessions even after you've watched all of the content, even after you've attended the live sessions and done the training program. We are going to be here to support you as you move forward on your journey. So you can drop into these Ask Me Anything sessions twice a month. You can come and ask questions. You can learn with everybody else that's on the course, whether they were with you at the start or at the end. And you really just get that extra hand-holding support after you leave the course to start implementing everything that you've learned. You're also going to get weekly workbooks. So we're going to make sure that you have printable downloads. Now, I'm a big person. I love writing. I'm still very old school. But sometimes writing and listening and learning and watching at the same time is a better way to learn. So there's a weekly workbooks that will take you through the course each week and allow you to have space and time to plan and ask questions. And you can bring those questions to the next Ask Me Anything session. So whenever anything doesn't make sense, use your workbook, write down the questions, and come to the Ask Me Anything sessions, which are live twice a month. You'll see the dates in your weekly modules as you go through the course. The other thing is that we're going to be bringing in guest speakers. So because you've got access to us for a whole year, the Ask Me Anything sessions, we're going to be bringing in guests, people that are veterans in the field. They're going to be talking about things like AI and how to leverage it. We've got a host of people coming on board to help us with this, to really make this course valuable and to make it topical as you go through it. So whilst we're teaching you the basic frameworks and we're going to give you the understanding of everything that you need to know to grow your program, we're also going to be supporting you as you move along in your journey. And we're going to be bringing experts in about things that are happening in the industry around us. And then obviously we've piled in a whole bunch of new content. So apart from the 12 lessons that everybody gets on the standard course, we've also uploaded a few really interesting masterclasses that we've delivered at some of our previous events that are still relevant and still very, very useful. So you're getting more than 12 hours of content on this course. You're getting the live support sessions, and you're getting the 1 year afterwards to actually have support for everything that you want to implement in your program. And I don't think that there is another course like this out there in the world right now for affiliate managers. It is 100% totally unique, and we've built it on the back of training 150 practitioners across multiple different industries to create a program that's going to really be able to support them. I don't know about you, Lee-Ann, but I wish I could have had access to this when I entered into the industry as an affiliate account manager.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything like it. I think I went searching once when I first started my career, and I found a couple of, affiliate
YouTube
101,
videos.
what is affiliate marketing kind of classes, which, they were okay, but they really didn't delve
I didn't
deep
go
into
deep.
a job. No, it was very surface. It was very, here's what affiliate marketing is, and it didn't actually help me with the pain points that I was experiencing at that point in time. So I think this is, especially the Ask Me Anything sessions. I think this is very, very
That
valuable.
it's kind of unique, and it's really on the back of the feedback that we had from the 150 people that took this course live. They really wanted to have something after they'd been through the course because they'd had such a great experience. They didn't want to just kind of like end the communication there. So we are going to be inviting back all of the alumni that have come through this course to come and join the AMA sessions as well. They'll all get given access to the live AMA sessions. So you're going to be with a whole community of people that are dropping in at a given time throughout their careers to actually ask questions, and you're going to be able to learn from all of these guys too. So I really, really want to encourage you to go through the process. Don't rush it. Take the 12 weeks, go through it week by week, implement what you're learning, and come and join us in the live Ask Me Anything sessions. So learning together. I mean, why do we have these live learning sessions? It's, there's two. There's the Ask Me Anything sessions where you drop in and drop out to ask your questions, and then there's one that we run every month that is a live part of the course, which is called the 5-Minute Manager, and it is one of my most favorite ones. And the reason why we do these live is because everybody's affiliate program is different. So whilst we can teach you the framework, you have to go through the experience in order to understand how it works. So group learning enables you to ask questions. It allows you to learn from your peers, which is also a value add to this course. But it's also about real life tactical advice and insights as to what's happening in your vertical and also outside of it. So we'll host 2 live AMA sessions every month through the 12 weeks. So you'll actually get 6 live communication sessions with us where you get to ask advice. And then once a month, so 3 times out of the 12 weeks, you'll get to end, you'll come to a 5-Minute Manager session. You can come to all 3 if you want, or you can just come to one. It's entirely up to you. But every time you come to one, you'll see that there's different questions and different things that get asked. So make the most of it and try and see if you can come to all of them. But the requirement is that you have 6 AMA sessions and 1 5-Minute Manager session, which is actually a mini course, a mini module. And really, that gives you some management tactics to manage your affiliates, your peers, your boss, whoever it is that you need to be managing in the affiliate space. And it just makes you think a little bit differently about how to actually communicate with people. So it's a really great session to attend. We also want to encourage you guys to participate, because nobody wants to just sit in front of a screen for 15 minutes and listen to somebody talking to them each week. You want to be able to actually talk about your experiences and your learnings, and that's why we make the time for you guys to come and join us. And the other thing is you'll get to meet other affiliate program managers that are on the same journey as you. It's always fun to learn together and in a crowd. And so that's why we're making this like really open and engaging, so that everybody can come and learn together. And we do have a lot of fun. So who's been on our AMP alumni? Well, I thought I was going to gather a whole bunch of logos, but it was just easier to put it all up in a table. But we've trained a lot of different companies, a lot of different people, from Answer the Public to Apex Hotels to AstroPay to Microsoft to Elfsight, Moon Entertainments. We've even trained networks. So sub-affiliate networks have sent us their people, other agencies have sent us their people, really cross-section of affiliate programs and affiliate brands that have come on this program and that we've actually learned from. So we've taken all of their feedback from all of these different companies, and we've inputted it into this new version of the AMP course, which we're going to be launching for you guys in June. You're welcome to go and have a look at our website. It tells you all the people that we've trained, but really a cross-section of multiple industries, from e-commerce to B2B SaaS and iGaming and beyond. There's just been so many people that have come on this course and really benefited from being there and learning the frameworks that we're teaching.
I think it's a lot of people in a lot of different levels of their career as well, right? So you've trained, team leads, heads of affiliates, all sorts of different levels of affiliate management.
Yeah. And sorry, I'm just having a look at the questions just to see if anybody's got any questions for us. If anybody has got any questions, just please drop them into the YouTube, because we can't actually see them on LinkedIn. But you can go and search LinkedIn. If you type in AMPP on LinkedIn, you'll see all of these LinkedIn posts of everybody that's ever been on the course. And to me, at this point, there's no better word of mouth than people that have actually gone through it and the experiences that they've had. So you're welcome to kind of like take a screenshot of the slide if you want to read it, but actually you could just go search on the social media channels and see what people have posted about the course. It kind of speaks for itself. So I don't really need to say much more about it. But I wanted to also give you some fun stats as well, because everybody likes a little number here and there. Recently, we got this really lovely testimonial from a head of affiliates who had 16 people in their team. And we trained all 16 of them in a private cohort, which is possible for corporate groups. And this is what they said. They said that they're already expecting a high level of expertise, but the customized training and personal engagement with individual team members was very productive for them. And over the course of the training, they significantly improved their commercial mindset, which is like 9/10 of success is all about being more commercial in your affiliate program. So it was a really great feedback that we had from a cohort that we did, and I wanted to share that with you guys. The other thing is that 89% of our delegates leave feeling more confident in selling and negotiating with publishers, which is probably one of the hardest points when you're coming into this industry, is how do you price things? How do you actually negotiate with affiliates who are playing you off against other brands? Let's be honest, it's an open marketplace, and supply and demand impacts, your pricing mechanisms and also where you want to be positioned. 97% of the delegates that have come through this program, and we do survey everybody after they've done the course, feel that the course is practical and relevant for them. So it doesn't matter what industry they've been in, they've always felt that they've learned something and taken something away from the course. And 99% of the people that come through this course would have recommended to a friend, which to me is like phenomenal. Like, I'm really happy that everybody that's come through AMP feels like it has been valuable and that they've been able to take things away. And we've only been able to take that feedback and reiterate and improve it year on year. So the big sell, you've stayed with us for 50 minutes. I'm not going to give you a hard sell because the course sells itself. If you go and do your research, you find out about it, you look at what other people have posted in terms of testimonials on LinkedIn. You can go and ask them how they experienced the course. You can ask us how you've experienced the course. And if you have any questions, you can probably pop those in and ask us as well. I'm just going to quickly check the chat because we're a little bit behind everybody else. I don't think I can even see any questions, but if you do have questions, you can always email us as well. But if you book onto AMP today, so if you go to afterversemedia.com/AMPP, you will get access to the brand new course with all the virtual learning platform, the workbooks, the live learning, the additional masterclass sessions that we've uploaded for you, which is extra hours of learning. Plus, you'll have 12 months to the Ask Me Anything support, the live weekly sessions. You'll get the links to that. You'll be able to come and join us for £650 per person, which is like phenomenally cheap. Normal 12-week mastermind coaching programs are anything between 2,000 and more. We're offering this because we want people to be able to afford it. We want people to be able to come in and learn with us. But please note that the price is going to go up from the 3rd of June. So when we actually launch the platform, you can pre-book now between now and the 3rd of June. But when the platform is launched, the price goes up to £995 per delegate, and that gives you access to everything. So again, who is this program perfect for? If you're an affiliate manager working agency network or client side, brand side, you will find something valuable out of this 12-week program that we are running. And that's really all that we wanted to share with you guys today. So I don't know if you've got any questions. I hope that it's given you a bit of a flavor for what AMP is all about, what your experience is going to be, how you can come and join us. If you've got questions, you can email us at any time. You can contact me on LinkedIn. You can DM me. But if you book the course today, it's £650 and it will be going up to £1,000 on the 3rd of June. So make sure you get in early and come and join us and experience this really brand new program that we've built and curated for you guys to come and join us and keep learning how to grow your affiliate programs successfully. Lee-Ann, thank you for coming on board and sharing your story as well, because I know you've taken the course twice. It's been great to have you here with us. If you've got questions for Lee-Ann, you can email her as well. She's also on LinkedIn. Feel free to ask her any questions. You don't have to ask me, you can ask her. Or reach out to some of our previous students, and ask them, what do they think about the course? If you just type in AMPP affiliate training. You should be able to find people that have made posts in the past, and just come and join us. We really built this program for everybody that's in the industry, and we hope that it is helpful. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is, if AMP isn't for you and you are here with us today, do think about coming to our Elevate Summit, which is happening in September. So at the beginning of this, I told you about this event that we're hosting in September in London, which is in conjunction with Lead Generation World and Maverick. We are helping affiliate managers understand where lead generation and performance marketing is going to collide in 2025. So if you haven't found out about it, go visit our website, have a look at the Elevate Summit, have a look at some of the speakers that are coming to visit us, and teach, and just get involved with actually learning more about what's happening in the industry around you. That is where we are going to end our webinar today. It has been a pleasure to have you here with us. Thank you so much for tuning in to find out what is going on behind the scenes at AMP in our 12-week coaching program. We hope to see a lot of you there with us, and we kickstart AMP in June with the new revised and reworked modules that we've taken a long time to painstakingly pull together and build for you guys. So we hope to see you on AMP soon. And it's been a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.